This is the Chatter Squadron Weekly News Roundup, the best source for Star Wars news in the galaxy. Chewie, get the holonet up and running again. We don't want to miss the show.
I intentionally touched your arm.
I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. Hey, welcome to the Weekly News Roundup. He's all drumming around. We are Chatter Squadron, and I am Mike Calhoun, joined by Tyler Sippin' Bucks and Johnny Old Trowbridge.
Johnny Old
Bridge.
Trowbridge.
Johnny Old Trowbridge. I'm a little
You can call me Old Bridge.
You can call him Johnny Old Bridge.
Johnny Oldbridge. That's probably a name that somebody has. Oldbridge.
It's a great name.
Sounds like a Swedish name.
There's probably a Pat Oldbridge somewhere out there.
Johnny Oldbridge.
Patrick Oldbridge. Hi, Johnny Oldbridge.
Yeah, how you doing? I just got done burying the bodies.
Wow. The Oldbridge family is a scorned race.
What?
A scorned race.
What are we talking about today, guys?
We're not talking about scorned races. We're talking about Galaxy's Edge.
Yikes.
Galaxy's Edge is right around the corner. The end of this year, or middle of this year.
Yikes is right. It's
as,
pretty daunting trying to figure out how we're going to get there.
Yeah, planes, trains, and automobiles.
I was going to say that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hi. It's nice to meet you.
I have very cold hands. But in addition to Galaxy's Edge, we've got a couple small stories we're going to talk about. Jedi Fallen Order. It's going to be sneak peeked at
Sneak.
Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah.
That we will be at April 12th through 14th. Because we will be there the entire weekend. We won't be there Monday when the Phantom Menace 30th anniversary will be taking place with newly announced friend of the show and very first thumb upper, Ray Park. He's not really a friend of the show, but he is in our hearts.
What?
Do you think to get that...
Then what are all those emails I'm receiving?
Those are from me.
And me, we tag team it.
Yeah, we've written
We're
Ray
each
Park
other's
poetry.
ghostwriters.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we're a good team.
You might think, well, why don't you just write your own things? But it's far better this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But what sort of things are we going to be teasing about Galaxy's Edge? Or we're going to be revealing, but we'll tease them now.
We have stuff that you're going to be able to buy there, merchandise,
Yes.
names of the shops that are going to be there.
Yep.
We can, at least in an audio sense, describe what some of the cast costumes look like. And then we're going to talk in depth about food. There's a bunch of food there. There's a bunch of drinks there.
Bunch of restaurants.
Very fun, very interesting. And there's a lot of pictures online that you can see these things already. And you can see a nice frosty cup of blue milk. But before we get to that and anything else, this week
In Star Wars history.
brought to you by The Battlefront. February 25th, 1986, Return of the Jedi is released on videocassette, CED, and Laserdisc. The videocassette is priced at $79.98.
Wow.
Wow. That's nothing.
$1,000.
First of all, what is a CED?
I don't know.
I think you use that to revive someone.
Oh, I got the Star Wars. I got the Return of the Jedi version of this one.
Oh, it's great. I finally got the Return of the Jedi CED, and it's so cheap. I can revive all kinds of people now.
CED sounds like a document that you receive. Like you've achieved
I have a
something.
few in the bank.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like-
I took out a few CED.
Hi, I'm here to open a bank account and get a couple CEDs.
Do you have one from the Return of the Jedi?
Circulating educational
Yes, sir.
devices.
Right this way.
Circulating edge. It's just three teachers on a lazy Susan that whisper knowledge to you as they pass.
That sounds awesome.
Three
Is
of
that
them.
what happened in school?
Wait.
Yes, that's how. Yeah, you were homeschooled.
Oh, wait.
So that's what public school is like.
Three of them? You mean Chrissy, Eileen, and Darlene?
Eileen
the
and
CED.
Darlene and Chrissy. Yeah. Were you taught by strippers?
February
Moving on.
26, 1984. It's an After Dark episode, but it's also a
certainly-
racy episode.
Yeah, it's really after dark. It's
I was
so-
about to say I'm homeschooled, but that would have been bad for me.
CBS Network premieres A New Hope. February 26, 1984. Oh.
You were homeschooled, which makes it extra funny.
This was, we referenced last week, Joshua Witzman and I watched this like little
Friend of the show.
small documentary, and that was what they played before they aired it on CBS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was just a small thing with Mark Hamill in a tuxedo, just kind of walking around. Star Wars. It's big. Look at all these people who lined up for it. Look at this family who bought a bunch of stuff about it.
Mark Hamill's such a sweetheart.
Yes,
I
he
love
is.
that old behind-the-scenes footage of him promoting the old trilogy.
Luke is just like he's a boy, but he's a man.
He's complicated. He's got a lot. Yeah, he's a big acting nerd.
And then March 3rd, 2012, Ralph McQuarrie, who is like the mecca when it comes to
Praise.
yes, when it comes to doing the concept art for the original Star Wars.
This hands emoji. This hands emoji.
Wow, but 2 emojis for him.
Yeah.
He passed away on March 3rd at 82 years old. So
Ripe
Wow.
old age.
hmm
I hope he was making art into the twilight years of his life.
he probably was.
He was.
So, Calhoun, would you like to speak on Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes, I would. In April at Star Wars Celebration, it has been officially announced, like we predicted, that Jedi Fallen Order will be revealed. They're going to have a panel for it on the 13th of April, specifically. That's Saturday. They haven't said what time or anything like that because I think they've changed the way that they're doing tickets for events there.
Yeah.
Or not events, but panels. I think they're not doing a queue, like a line. I think they're doing a drawing. I said drawing wrong on purpose. But
Thank God. Thank
me-
you for doing that.
let me read the statement from StarWars.com. In a special panel on Saturday, April 13th, EA and Respawn will pull back the curtain on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, in which gamers will meet a Padawan who survived Order 66 and explore the galaxy in the time after the fall of the Jedi Order. Very cool.
Let me tell you, Bob. I'm playing Apex Legends, and that's Respawn Entertainment as well, and it's pretty good.
Yep.
Respawn, formerly Infinity Ward, who created the very first Call of Duty game. The very first Call of Duty Modern Warfare game.
For
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and then the sequel. And then the 2 CEOs of Infinity Ward had left to create Respawn Entertainment, and they have since made Titanfall, and now they're working on
And then
this game.
Infinity Ward became that Avengers movie. So it went
Yeah,
on to
it
went on to
big-
do big things
big
as well.
things on its own. Yes.
And then there's also reports that one of the writers of KOTOR is associated with this Jedi Fallen
in a
Order.
writing like
Mhm.
oh.
No, that'd
mean,
be weird if he
he's
wasn't
the janitor.
Yeah, he's associated. He cleans the tables.
But it's possible that a writer could be like promoted to like project manager or something.
No, that can't happen.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Never.
That's
I've never
impossible.
heard of that.
So when they
Even
talk
for a
about
computer.
pulling the curtain back, is this a slight hint that this isn't a game at all? It's actually a stage play.
We've heard about
I
2
like
of those
it.
already.
How incredible and yet disappointing that would be if you're sitting there like, oh man,
I
and
can't
there's
wait.
an actual curtain. This is crazy.
Are-
And look, they have like little like what is it? The brochures. You
Oh
get-
yeah. Oh, a playbill.
Pamphlet.
Yeah,
Playbill?
a playbill. It's like, oh, look at. I mean, are we going to see these people? They're playing characters. Apparently, they pull
Wow.
it back, and it's just an hour and a half long. There's an intermission and everything.
It's all shit. It's Middle English.
Oh yeah. It's like Shakespearean.
Yeah, you can't understand what they're saying.
If they just adapted a Shakespeare play but changed the titles.
title and-
I mean,
That would be
other people have done that.
That's one heck of a ruse. I would stick around just to like appreciate it.
Right.
Like that's pretty good.
But as we covered last week, we know that there's other Star Wars stage plays.
Yeah,
such as Ewoks,
or Wicket,
Wicket.
which is kind of the it's not a Wicked parody, but all of its promotional material looked like a Wicked parody. But it looked
Well, I've always thought that Ewoks and witches had such a similar kind of vibe to them.
Sure.
So
Live in the woods.
eat people.
Yep.
I've
Those are
seen
the two
I've seen
things.
the witch.
I
All right.
So to get into this thing, do you think we're going to be able to get in line and get in there, or do you think we're going to have to sneak in?
No, well, we already talked about the fact that we're going to zip line down.
That's
Like
right.
Tom
we have to
Cruise.
sneak in.
Yeah.
You might even say it's our best version of sneaking or our peak sneak. The peak sneak peek. I just
yes, it is. It will be the peak sneak peek.
Thank you.
There's something much like that.
I'll be here all day.
There's something much like that for the Galaxy's Edge thing. So let's move on to that, and I will bring that up when we get there. So big thanks to Mike from swgalaxiesedge.com for helping us with this episode. You can join their Facebook page at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So on Facebook, you can join the group. And
while you're there, look for us and like our page and subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah, that's the more important part. But no. Go over there because he has accrued.
That would be
taken
right.
all of the information, all the pictures, and everything's on there. So everything we're referencing, you can kind of see in a visual sense over on that page. So let's get started with merchandise. How about that, boys?
Let's talk about it. We talked about it last week. Let's talk about it again.
As we covered before, each item resembles something you would be able to find in the universe itself. So we see things such as patched together stuffed versions of Rey, Yoda, Kylo Ren, Chewie, and more. So these were all pictures basically straight released from them, and they're all promo pictures. It's not like someone took it on their iPhone, from the side. These are all like straight on pictures that they posed all these things for. Full Star Wars outfits were also revealed, where you can buy First Order outfits, Jedi robes, and more nondescript Star Wars garb. So you can buy stuff that I want to look just like a Jedi. They have that, but they also have just like a vest or like a shirt or pants or things that just like look like you would be able to wear in Star Wars itself. We got to look to what seemed like Sith artifacts made of bronze, busts of famous characters, and possibly some sacred texts.
Not the sacred text.
Sacred texts.
Yeah. We also see lightsabers you're able to purchase with different hilts than ones we've seen in the movies before, as well as familiar ones and there's even a place where people can go and construct their own called Savvy's Workshop. So
the workshop is what I was interested in most in regards to buying lightsabers.
Right.
Because, buying a lightsaber that's already assembled, sure, people are going to want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, this is like... Aren't there websites built where you can customize the components there? Yeah, exactly.
Saber Forge,
but you can't actually put your hands on them and put them together yourself. But here at this place, it seems that that's going to be the case, which sounds incredible.
Right. What do you think about that, Johnny? Will you make one?
I think that there should be a popsicle called lightsabers. And then it's just a light.
We haven't gotten to the food.
Yeah,
there
we'll get
might
to the
be.
food.
There very well may
there
be.
is.
Lightsabers?
Like burr, like
Yeah.
cold. Yeah.
No, I caught it.
Yeah, you got it.
I caught on
You got
to
it. You got to put down.
That'll be the
idea.
second greatest popsicle-esque type of Star Wars merchandise integration since Jar Jar's tongue.
Oh, that's true. That was pretty good.
That was a sucker, by the way.
It was like a lollipop.
What they need to bring it back, Disney.
Mislabeled as a popsicle.
Bring it back, Disney. Give us the Jar Jar tongue.
Don't do it.
But as a popsicle this time.
Do it. You won't do it.
So here's the names of the shops. We have the Droid Depot, or Depot, if you want to
Sure.
put
You
it
wanna
that
be
way.
proper?
So the Droid Depot, thank you. Keep account for me.
Keep count.
The Droid Depot, you're able to make your own droids. And the pieces and parts come through on a conveyor belt, basically, and you're able to pick and choose what you want.
Droids
You're able to
droids.
have no, it's kids making droids most
Oh,
likely.
no, dang it. They're like droids anyway. Kids
Yeah.
are droids.
Wait,
Man.
Kids don't
MIT
exist.
involved? These are fake droids, right?
Well,
No, they'll be functional.
Oh my god.
yeah, so you're able to make a BB unit or an R2 unit, and you're able to put all the pieces and parts together, and they roll around with you through the park, and they actually react to things that happen. Like we covered last week, a droid that's made to fear stormtroopers. When stormtroopers come by, your droid will sneak behind you or try and get away.
Are you lying?
No. The things they're doing.
I actually don't know how big they're going to be though, because they don't have any actual images of droid.
Well, they
parts.
have the images of the droids. They look like they'll be about this big.
That's what. Okay, I assumed so, like a 6th scale.
Right.
Sort of
Johnny still is not buying this, but it's
No,
true.
it's a lie.
Oh,
thinks it's a
why is it a lie?
I'm no sucker. I can tell what you're Just pulled the wool over my
Not at all.
eyes.
This is going to be an amazing experience. It's going to be like on a different planet.
Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. You're able to buy actual things from the movies, and they're all free. They just
Yeah,
give
they're
them.
all
yeah,
free.
exactly. Yep.
Actually, no. This is the one that you can
Oh.
haggle.
Yeah. Sorry.
So maybe you can ask for it free, but I doubt they'll be willing to give it to you free.
But no, this is where you're able to get like the bronze statues, with like the statues from Palpatine's office.
Oh,
You're able to get like tablets of like carvings, basically.
Palpatine's stuff was so evil. How did people not understand?
You're also able to get a bust of Darth Maul himself, just looking angry at you. You could keep him just right next to your bed.
That bust looked real angry.
It's very detailed.
Yeah.
So you can see every bit of way that he's angry at you.
Mm-hmm.
Savvy's Workshop, hand-built lightsabers. Johnny, these are real lightsabers.
okay.
They actually work. And if
I
they're
believe you.
and if they're afraid of stormtroopers, they'll turn off when they're around.
Yeah, they'll hide.
Or actually, they turn blue when stormtroopers are nearby.
Because they're sad.
No,
No, like Lord of the Rings. Oh, he didn't catch
I
on
made
to that
a
one.
I made a Lord of the Rings
You did,
reference this
and it was
time,
really
and
good.
y'all were
Well,
like,
it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh, so I wasn't.
The
"You mean
creature stall.
they turn blue eyes white dragon?"
Oh, boom.
Creature stall. That's where you're going to get creatures. Moving on. Toydarian Toy Maker, where you're able to get toys. Moving on.
Darians.
We talked about the toys already. Do we know if the Toydarian Toy Maker is going to be where you get the wooden pieces that look kind of like
different creators or like random little things.
like little characters, like the little wooden stormtroopers and
Yeah,
such?
I'm guessing that's where you're
Yeah.
going to get those
also-
types of things.
Oh yeah, we said something about like what if there's like other types of toys, like maybe sabacc cards or a board game that's
Right.
within the Star Wars universe.
Well, the creature stall and the Toydarian Toy Maker feel like stands to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just kind of walk by and it's a storefront type deal.
Man, what if they did a Star Wars casino? And then you could go in and do Pazak and all that junk.
You know,
That'd
there
be rad.
a casino in Chicago for Star Wars Celebration is doing a Canto Bite night.
I wonder how they're going to do that.
It's associated with
Oh wow!
Yeah, yeah.
So there might be actually like
So we're
people
going.
there.
it's super expensive.
Oh, just
So
to get
we're
in the
going.
door.
Just to get into the door, yes.
Jeez.
We're going. I'll
We're-
bring my
we're-
chance cube.
We're also zip lining down. in the-
John's cube.
is that how we to like coax the person to let us in?
John's Scooby.
Well, wasn't it just red and blue?
Yes.
John's cube, red. I get in, blue. I get in the back.
Wait, what?
You know, the chance
it's a
cube,
win-win.
or is it? You might win. I don't know. The chance cube is just George going like he would look at things and just like,
Oh,
all
it's
right,
not
now
dice.
what is that?
It's not dice. It's,
Let's cut it down.
cube.
Let's cut it down to its the basics that it is. Let's see. Well, it's a cube.
Well, what if a cube only had two sides? That would be a coin, George. No,
No,
I'm thinking
colors.
cube.
Yeah, more colors.
More colors.
It just ended up being red and blue. All right.
I'm thinking like red and blue.
Are you? Are you thinking red and blue?
What a chance cube. That's what it is. Don't edit that at all. Add that right in the movie.
And then some sap probably had to make that in like a computer generate.
Yes.
I'm not
chance
gonna
cube.
lie. If they had a real one, I would buy it just to
Oh,
have.
if they had like a real just red and
What if it
blue.
was $10?
still buy.
How
Oh,
big? How
Lord.
big? This big? And you
Yeah,
$10?
I buy a regular dice. This is just
You'd
that.
lose it before we left.
You would go and try and like throw it, and it
into
would
a drain.
immediately go into a drain. Get crushed by a droid going by. Okay,
wow.
resistance supply. Resistance supply is going to be hard to find. I need
Oh,
Joshua Whitsom in here again for, the air
air
quotes. Hard to find because it's the resistance. It's the back alley. You have to get in there and it's a secret or whatever. But you're able to buy the resistance clothes there as well as the pins and other things to show like I'm with the resistance. they're gonna have the ring that you pull back, and it has the
you're
the
right. Their
Rebel
logo. Yeah, the Rebel.
Firebird. And then the First Order cargo, much like S cargo, but it's First Order cargo. That's sort of a area where you're able to buy all the First Order stuff, but the look of it is apparently going to be like the First Order just kind of came here, they set up shop. This is like
so it doesn't look like it should belong. It should look like just kind of like
looks like like the Empire when they would just show up and be like, "This is ours now."
Mm-hmm.
So
Just assuming command.
Assuming control.
those are the shops. The workers. So there's a bunch of different costumes that they revealed with this. They even had like a runway show for the
Yes,
costumes.
I saw that, yeah.
Where people were like walking and doing poses and stuff. They're extremely colorful. They're extremely unique, and definitely from the Star Wars universe. That's what I think.
Yeah, they did a great job of balancing like what's functional, like what are people going to need to be able to wear in Anaheim and in Orlando during August.
Yeah.
Which is something that was brought up in the comments section. Like this is a lot of layers. It looks like a lot of layers once you guys see all the photos. And the report is that the material they're made of is breathable.
Yeah. Well, some of the shirts look they almost look like Jerry Seinfeld's pirate shirt from that one episode. Like very puffy and flowy. Yeah. And I'm guessing, honestly, some of the people like might just have a vest on with like,
Oh, that's very possible.
You know what I mean? Just kind of looking like they're slumming it.
Yeah.
But from this point, they all look pretty much. They look rugged but official at the same time because it's basically employee garments.
Yeah, you have to be able to identify them from all the costumes you and I are going to be buying.
Right.
So.
Thus the like turquoise vest. Like one has like a very bright vest, and it's like, oh, you're supposed to be able to see that person from a mile away.
Yeah.
But this is something funny too, and I think even Mike, who helped with this episode, put it out there on that group that you're able to buy like all the costumes and everything, like the First Order and the Resistance and whatever else. You're also able to purchase your own Disney name tag with your name on it at the park. So you could basically just become a worker there. You know what I mean?
What?
You're able
That's
to
crazy.
Yeah, First Order, here's my little name. Hey, you guys, keep on moving along.
That
hey,
is something I'm tempted to do.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jeff. My name's Greg. Ha ha. Anyway,
one.
back to work.
Yeah. I'm tempted actually to get the First Order costume
Yeah.
and then walk around like a First Order person and like order stormtroopers to do things.
They might do it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping they would if it's clever enough.
I want to go Resistance completely as well. I think that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
So like looking through their press release for these things, they list the actual like the names they use for these things. You have they all start with SWG, so Star Wars SWGE, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You have Resistance, First Order, so that's probably like their designation for here's the like characters, like the actual things you've seen in the movies. And then they have Villager, Cantina, Vest. So Villager or Cantina, and they have vests. Villager cast costume and Villager cast costume.
Yeah, this just seems like a naming convention that whoever is organizing these files would use.
But I'm guessing all the outfits and everything will fall somewhere underneath that. Kind of missing is, Jedi or Sith or, whatever. Because I think everyone's just going to be a nameless person unless there's someone portraying Kylo Ren or Rey or whatever. So,
and even then, they'll just have their own specific wardrobe.
Exactly.
Those actors.
What about the food, guys?
Food. Let's talk about the food.
Is anybody hungry?
Food, glorious food.
So a lot of this came from the Nerdist. Apparently, they were able to go there and sample some of these foods.
Oh man, that's rad.
Right.
Let's get that press cover or press pass.
I think they also ziplined in.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. Oga's Cantina. Would you like to read what Oga's Cantina is?
I will. Oga's Cantina, owned by Ogagara, which is a great name to try and pronounce for a lot of parents. Black Spire's crime boss.
Sorry, I can't wait for all the parents to mispronounce all these things to their
Yep.
kid. Let's go to that Ogarga place. You want to get that cantina mix, right?
They won't even talk about. They won't even say that. They'll
wanna-
just say like that food place.
You want to eat that katana mix, huh?
Do any of these places have pizza? My kids just want pizza. Actually, ma'am, if you want pizza, you'll have to go back to the Magical Kingdom Park. And
You'll have to go to a galaxy far, far away.
all right, getting back to this. Ogagara's Black Spire's crime boss is going to be Oga's Cantina is going to be the place to hang out. She has hands in every single business in the village, and everyone knows not to cross her. The interior of the walk-in cantina that will be open earlier in the day is reminiscent of the Mos Eisley Cantina, with about 7 small alcoves inviting guests to sit down and rest their feet. A long bar top surrounds the heart of Oga's. All sorts of tanks and tubes hang from the top of the building, and you can get a few snacks, but this place is mostly about the beverages.
It is, we can cover a couple of the beverages. They also have light snacks. The one that caught my eye was Rhodian Ration.
No description.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's all very long cylindrical food that they can place in those tiny little mouths of theirs.
Like pretzel rods.
Right. What if... After
I was-
dark.
I liked it.
It was like a Slim Jim.
What if okay, anyway.
What if
moving
all
on.
Rhodian food just looks like Slim Jims?
Dessert, breakfast.
What if
Who
it's all
knows?
like really big food? You know what I mean? Like real
Their mouth just gets. We've never seen one eat.
super wide
You know what? You're right. It's like a
sandwiches.
snake.
Yeah, they dislocate their jaw. What about
Yeah,
beverages,
Tyler. They
Tyler?
dislocate their jaw.
Non-alcoholic beverages. Black Spire Brew, a coffee drink that's a cold brew.
I hate the word cold brew. It's just iced coffee.
No.
Isn't it?
You can cold brew coffee.
What does that
To
even
where
mean?
it's that when it comes out, it's already cold, so you don't have to
What does
water
that
it.
even mean?
So
What does
you
that
don't have
even
to
mean?
water it down with ice.
That's just jargon for just coffee.
It's just a way for the government to put microbes into your head.
You know who could drink really well? Rhodians. It's basically a funnel already.
Yeah, they have like a straw
You
mouth.
just tilt it
Yeah,
up.
their mouth or their mouth just goes down.
It's like in the mall.
Oh.
It's like in the mall when you put a penny in that thing that spins around. That's just
What? That's not how Rhodian was.
yeah. That's how their mouth.
So are you? You're
how
saying
their mouth
their
looks.
mouth opens up into a funnel and they
Yeah.
eat
Huge
everything?
funnel.
No, that you put your penny like food on the rim of their mouth and watch it go around.
Penny-like
You're
food.
insane.
So the Rhodian ration
They
is
eat
penny-like.
pennies.
Oh, okay, I see.
All right,
Um,
listen to this, guys, about one of the drinks that we are angry about.
Oh yeah,
Jabba juice.
Jabba juice.
Jabba juice.
I hope that someone from the Nerdist got that incorrect.
That is actually more believable than if they actually named it Jabba juice. It has to be.
The only reason I want to go there is so someone will say, "I want some Java juice."
That's all I want. Yes,
Not,
all
hey,
I-
anybody want some Java juice? And I'll be like, I do not.
boo,
That's
boo this person.
Yeah, or
Because
droid.
they could be or a droid. You're right.
Droids are persons.
Dang it!
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look out for that now.
So Jabba juice.
don't offend any
Not a
droids.
fan there, Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, not a happy.
Going back to the cold brew one more time, Black Spire Brew. That they'll have to be selling.
That all over the place.
Yeah, well, the coffee, but even
Oh,
the coffee,
yes.
like grounds or the beans or whatever, that's
Yeah.
going to be like $40 or whatever.
For how many ounces do you get in one of those little things? Like 20? I don't know.
Alcoholic.
Beverages.
What is that? Potations?
Yeah, that's like
A potation. Right there. Potation.
yeah. It's another word for drinks.
What a beautiful
Oh.
word.
So
I've never heard
so
the word
fancy.
potation.
Like potables.
Like potent potables.
Potent potables. guess that makes sense.
Jedi mind trick. This has so these are alcoholic drinks that you're able to get at Oga's Cantina. Jedi Mind Trick. This has botanical flavors, grapefruit bitterness, and is meant to start and finish in different ways. I'm guessing it's just supposed to taste confusing.
What am I
Jedi-
drinking?
What am I drinking?
Some of these actually do say like what kind of alcohol they are, but that one does not.
Yeah. It's. I don't think they'll ever tell you.
It's a
I guess
trick.
not. I mean, some of these they actually like Yub Nub. It's rum punch with passion fruit seeds, so we know that it's made of rum.
The Jedi mind trick is that it's actually non-alcoholic.
It's not
Oh,
even.
you think it is?
But
So
you
it's
think
like
it is.
people like acting drunk, but they're
Placebo
not.
effect.
That's hilarious.
It's not even a drink. It's actually just a hunk of wood.
It's just an experience.
I'll pay top dollar.
Outer rim, a margarita with a black salt rim.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah,
very clever.
my wife pointed that one out. Bad Motivator IPA,
I like that. I like that idea.
Insane Pound Aussie, and then Spice Runner, a dark red cider. That's what I'm gonna get, big time. I'm gonna be
That's
like,
what
can
I'm
I
gonna
have
get, too."
5 Spice Runners, please? And they're gonna be
5?
like, you have a problem. I'm like. Spice isn't actually a drug. They're like, no, a drinking problem. They take off their name tag. Do we need to take you to the back?
It's
sir?
me, your therapist. And then he takes off his face.
Jess, what the heck are you doing here?
That's right. And then the whole place, like in 1408, starts melting, and you're actually in Cleveland.
I was hoping that his therapist would take off their face and it would be a droid.
Yeah, the
And then it would be like, you want some Joe Juice?
I'd be like, it came full circle.
And finally, I cracked the code. You
That's
buy
just what you had to
you
do.
get 5 Spice Runners, and you get a Java Juice.
That
There's
is what
some
it is.
stuff in the middle, but
No. Okay, Ronto Roasters. Would you like to speak on Ronto's Roasters?
You can order a few things
Mm-hmm.
at Ronto Roasters, another restaurant.
Well, what is this restaurant?
Okay. Let me talk to you about it. It's roasting meat on a spit is a marketplace staple. So, Black Spire Outpost has it. This open air establishment is owned by Bakar, a huge pod racing fan. Woo! He runs his stall with the help of his droid 8DJ8. 80J8. That's going to be horrible. The shop is decorated with pod racing flags and flair, and Bakar's modified pod racing engine to roast Ronto meat. Ronto being a beast from Tatooine.
yes, the real tall ones.
Mm-hmm. And those were the ones that were pulling like flags and stuff for the pod race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that farted.
What?
Let
Yeah.
me tell you what we can get at Ronto's Roaster or
It,
Ronto Roasters.
it farted right on Jar Jar.
No, that's not that.
No?
The Ronto's the thing.
Oh, the big thing.
Big guy.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I
like
good.
the lizards?
Green?
I didn't want to eat.
And the real tall look like giraffes.
Yeah, I didn't want
wow.
to eat the farting ones.
Oh.
Just putting that out
Yeah, I understand.
there. What I'm probably going to be grabbing there is the Ronto wrap, a wrap with roasted pork and spice grilled Portuguese sausage, topped with a slaw and spicy clutch sauce in a pita.
This spicy sauce is clutch.
Dude, that's so clutch.
Dude, that's so spicy clutch.
Do you think they're gonna have like TVs with real like pod racing, like or not real but fake like pod racing events going on?
That's a new lap record. Yeah, you'll hear that all the
Oh
time.
gosh.
Quadraneros about
It'll be Greg Proops will be there, and he'll be doing some like
That's it. He's fallen that far that he's just there all the time.
all the time.
Oh, Greg. They'll bring back Whose Line Is It Anyway soon.
Oh, good old
sorry, Greg. Okay, the milk stand.
There's something literally just called the milk stand.
So it's where you get your blue milk and green milk. The plant-based dairy drinks are vegan, which is nice.
That's nice.
the
Isn't
blue-
that so nice?
Well, I'll bring that up in a second.
That's so nice.
The
It's
blue
nice.
bantha milk is described as having berry notes, while the green thala siren milk from The Last Jedi will have tropical flavor. So you get a green milk or a blue milk, and this is why I think it's good that it's not actually dairy. If you have been in the heat of Orlando sun and you buy a nice big cup of, even if it's cold milk, and it's just like,
Nope.
It's already lukewarm after 2 seconds. I'm happy to let this slosh around in me for the rest of the day. So I'm happy it's like a vegan, maybe a lighter thing, and
Well,
more
it's not-
so on the taste.
But also, it's not just a milk. It says here that the Food and Beverage Concept Development Director, Brian Kazoil, described the texture as being more of a smoothie, almost a milkshake.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll be like a sweet thing with flavor. Like, I mean,
Like me.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just like you.
Like a sweet thing with flavor.
Kind of like what are those things that they sell at McDonald's every March? Or every...
A Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
A shamrock shake.
Except
Oh,
it won't be
Shamrock
dairy
Shake.
based. And I'm okay with that because I have a dairy sensitivity and I am not looking to get some dairy in me in the middle of the day.
But of course, nothing on there
Won't
about
have to, yeah.
getting it straight from the teat.
Well, I will be getting it straight from the teat, no matter what this director Brian Kazoil has to say.
He shook his finger as he said it.
Kat Saka's kettle, just going past that, it looks like it'll be like a popcorn shop. It'll buy some popcorns.
Love kettle corn.
Yeah, they made it look all.
Was that an echo?
Kettle corn here.
Oh, hold on, Tyler. I have to go get some kettle corn. Hi, I'd like one kettle corn.
Here's one corn kettle.
Thank you. Wait,
How much was that?
this was 1,000 credits, and all I got was the kettle.
But that's like teaching a man to fish, isn't it?
Well, I guess if I knew where to get the fish, i.e., the corn,
Oh.
maybe I'll go take a trip up north to Canada and talk to Palps.
So be on the lookout for Kat Saka's because he might only sell you the kettle.
Yeah, don't let him trick you, you know? That might be one of those situations where you need to haggle.
Yeah.
And he's only going to give you the kettle, and you're like, no, give me the corn. Give me that corn.
The corn
the
will be
corn
in-
on my
will be in-
face.
Get that corn into my face.
Oh yeah. If we go there, we have to say that. Get that corn into my face.
Yeah, in unison.
So okay, so 1, 2, 3. Get that
corn
corn
into
into
my
my face.
Great. All right, we've
You
practiced.
dummy.
Oh, he called him a dummy. What's going to be next?
Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo.
Whoa! So, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo is Galaxy's Edge quick service restaurant with many bold options for adults and children.
Bold options.
Yeah, really bold.
You are the bold one.
Oh, you're a child. I'll get you something extra bold. If you've seen Galaxy's Edge pictures of cargo ships on top of a building, that's Docking Bay 7.
Oh, okay.
The chef here is none other than Strano Tuggs, a.k.a. Cookie. Cookie?
Yeah, Cookie the Chef.
Cookie
It's
the
kind of-
Chef
it's
from
kind
the
of a
Unbelievables
playback to the
podcast?
Unbelievables.
He used to be the chef at Maz Kanata's Takodana Castle until the First Order came in and blew it up. He also appears in a fun short story about a cooking competition in Tales from the Galaxy Far, Far Away Aliens Volume 1. But these days, he's been traveling kitchen and he's been a traveling kitchen and restaurant thanks to a modified Sinar Chal Ultipede transport. I got
What
through
was
that
that?
somehow.
And this is what
Utilipede, excuse me.
Yes.
It's a utilipede. It's kind of like a centipede, only it's utility.
and this is what I was referencing to earlier. He is proud to serve Tug's Grub traveling diner for diners traveling.
It's kind of
black-
like a peek, sneak peek.
Exactly.
Sneak peek.
Here's what you can order from Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. So I listed some of the ones I'm interested in. Fried Andorian tip yip, fried chicken, not batter fried though, with roasted vegetables, mash, and green herb gravy. Whoo boy! And these pictures of these dishes look incredible, and they look like they're from a galaxy far, far away. Felucian,
what I would expect.
Felucian garden spread. Vegan meatballs with herb hummus, tomato cucumber relish, and pita bread. Man,
It sounds really good.
it sounds very good.
I'm glad that they have these vegan options. What I'm seeing so far that I'm missing are fish options. I want. Oh, are we getting to
Yeah,
such things?
here you go.
Okay, well let's get to it.
I'll skip to oven roasted bora fish, a Dijon crusted sustainable fish with mixed greens,
This fish is sustainable.
roasted vegetables, quinoa, and pumpkin seeds with a creamy green curry ranch dressing.
That could be interesting. I don't think I've ever had pumpkin seeds with anything.
No?
I've eaten them and they're good.
I've eaten them and they're good.
No, I've eaten pumpkin seeds. Have
With
you ever
things.
eaten
Yeah,
them with
yes,
thi-
with
okay.
things.
What
A
sort of
salad.
things?
Yeah, salad.
That's a terrible example.
But this is basically, they're talking about putting it in a salad in a way.
Mixed greens, roasted vegetables. That's not a salad. Quinoa. Quinoa can come as like
In a
raw,
salad.
sure, but they're not listing a salad.
It says right there.
Creamy green
Mixed greens.
curry ranch dressing.
Dressing.
That's a ranch dressing. That's
What-
green.
Ethorian.
When you think of ranch dressing, sir, where do you think of it being?
I imagine it being on a salad, but they didn't list a salad.
They said mixed greens.
Mixed greens.
Mixed. Okay, I see the mixed greens now. I was mixing that with roasted vegetables.
Green.
But no, that could be it too. Who knows? It's from a galaxy
I will
far,
We'll
far
have to
away.
see it when we see it. We'll have to see it when
Guys,
we see it.
we're trying to put Earth logic onto these dishes.
You're right.
Okay. Ethorian garden loaf. This is another vegan meatloaf served with roasted vegetable mash, seasonal vegetables, and mushroom sauce.
Oh, they even have a shrimp thing. Here
Yes,
it is.
I was-
Yob shrimp noodle salad. A marinated noodle salad with chilled shrimp.
I wish they had a different type of salad that had shrimp in it.
Well, there's going to be so many restaurants, and we've only listed about like half of the dishes that will be served at each one.
Let's do the other half.
So
This is the food podcast.
Yes.
also at the I already forgot the name of this place. Docking Bay 7, is that it?
Yes.
Docking Bay 7 has moof juice, everybody.
Move
Everybody
out of the way.
I need to get some moof juice.
It's what you say when they tell you the price.
Move.
Move. Juice.
Move.
Move juice.
Ugh.
Can I read the move juice description?
There is no move juice description.
But you didn't let me
Yes,
read the
he's about to read
description.
it.
Oh, no, you do have it. Okay, go ahead.
With dulcet tones of
Dulcet, you say?
moof and juice.
Docile tones. I get it.
With
You'll-
deltoid tones.
This drink only comes in child size, in that it comes in a cup the size of a child.
The size of a child or the shape of a child?
The size of a child,
Yes.
approximately 1 meter. And it's extremely thin, though. It's kind of like one of those long pixie sticks.
But a drink.
It's just a straw
So
that
it's for
goes from the
Ithorians.
ground to your mouth. It kind of drags along the ground as it hangs out of your mouth.
So it's for
It's
Ithorians.
a
is what you're saying.
flexible type.
Yeah.
No, it's a straight rod.
It's
So
very
you just kinda-
flexible,
it's
but
like
it's a
test
very
tube.
hard straight rod.
It's a test tube that you like tilt up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's actually not.
Oh, you've read it.
Yeah. You've read about move.
I've
juice.
had one.
You've had a move?
Yes. I was like, move. I love it.
I'm actually. Who knows what move juice is going to be, but it's going to be pretty wild.
It's going to be delicious.
All right. So yeah, that's kind of covering what's been going on there when it comes to the food, when it comes to what you can buy, when it comes to what the people are going to look like. There's also been a couple things floating around, like Holdo, Captain. No, not Holdo.
Admiral.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, Captain-
The animatronic.
Yes.
That's been revealed.
That somebody doing the animatronics for him, and he looks great.
Yeah, he looks fantastic.
There's going to be a lot of animatronics here. I'm guessing the Toydarian person might be a animatronic. Maybe him sitting, not flying the whole time, but somebody being controlled.
We already know that Doc Ondar is going to be an animatronic like creature.
Right. And who is Doc Ondar for again?
He has his own. He's mentioned by Kira.
Yeah,
he's going to be the one that you haggle with at one of the shops.
The Den of Antiquities.
yes.
I've heard about with him. He's going to be going about the shop kind of in the back, restocking shelves, answering the phones, and then making like calls out to his staff to do stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So I feel like they're going to be having a lot of those types of things with animatronics doing a lot instead of just putting somebody in like
Some sort of rubber suit.
right over and over again. It's just
Yeah, that would be rough.
someone gets up off a seat and then someone else sits down and does it again,
Right.
But no, so that's something that was making its rounds. But also, what was making its rounds was the phrase "till the spire." Apparently, it's a basically farewell in terms of like till we meet again. But Black Spire. So till the spire is going to be how they're going to say goodbye to you.
It makes a little bit more sense to say till the spire when you're not already there. Because let's say you and I are going to be meeting at Black Spire.
Right.
Like, till the spire. Like that's when we meet again.
Yeah.
But like we're already there and we say till the spire.
so
Like I'm leaving the
it's
spire.
It's a parting thing. It's not a greeting. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. That's
Right, but it just like till we meet again, till the spire, till we meet, till
okay.
we meet again.
Here, where
right.
I am enslaved.
I don't know if there's many enslaved people.
I
mean,
hope not.
We read Thrawn
Yeah, and there wasn't. It was pretty free. It was just on the unknown region,
on the edge.
the edge, galaxy's edge.
Yes, there you go. And yeah, if you guys want to know anything else more about Black Spire, I highly suggest reading the newest Thrawn book, Thrawn Alliances. A lot of it takes place on Batu at Black Spire, so you kind of get what goes on there, what it looks like, and know some history. Like we'll be able to go there and be like, Thrawn was here.
Oh my gosh,
Vader
that's
was
such a
here.
good point.
You know what I mean?
I loved in the second Thrawn book, Thrawn Alliances, that some new species were introduced, and I had fun trying to imagine them in my head. I know that they obviously have very detailed drawings somewhere that I haven't looked up.
Yeah.
But I liked to imagine their description from Tim Zahn.
But I'm sure we might see some of those people
Oh gosh,
at the
what if
park.
we did?
Some of those types of things.
Man.
Maybe even that bartender.
Oh man,
Bartender?
That would be great.
Yes.
Barkeep.
Barkeep.
Barkeep. Did I need to say that too?
Yes.
I don't know why he says the things I say, but I like it sometimes.
Bartender.
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 That's from Jedi Knight.
Oh, okay. Good.
Ah.
So let's go ahead and head out for this week, guys. You guys have the next episode off, by the way. I'm doing that dating game thing again with Sith Lords.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Oh, okay. Good.
I'm already checked out.
Yeah.
You can see the emptiness behind my eyes.
Well, that's always there, but okay.
So yeah, everyone else can join me on Thursday. I'm looking for another date. I brought some Dark Lords of the dark side. They're going to be coming into the studio, and I'm going to see what my luck is this time. Because last time it went well, but then it just didn't go well as time went on with
Yeah,
Darth
I'm sorry to
Nihilus.
hear that. I knew you had a little bit of troubles.
He just kind of sucked the energy out of me, Darth
Oh,
Nihilus.
It's
I
tough.
know.
It's tough when that happens.
Right. So I guess till next time. Well, no. What about till the spire?
Well, we have to do our traditional like farewell.
Right.
Yes, you're right.
So, and we have to count it down just like we did before. So 3, 2, 1.
Till the spire. That's lame.
Yeah,
That was lame.
That's pretty lame.
We're doomed.